Libras, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows. My name is Melody. This video is for this week of September 1st through September 7th. I had to think about that for a second. Alright, so this is also for Libra, our Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus in their chart in the sign of Libra. If it is not, that is fine. You can go and check the other videos and see what their messages are, which I recommend that you do anyways. That way you can see the bigger picture of your weekly energies. So I am lighting some incense. If you're wondering what I was doing, I forgot to do this before I started the video, Libra. So let me light this real quick and we will go ahead and get right started with your energies for this week and see what is happening for Libras. All right. So Libras, we have DNA. Karma. So I feel like this week you are clearing out some DNA through completing some sort of a karmic pattern for you, Libra. I'll pull that card back up to you and you can see what I mean. See the snake. So I feel like you're shedding this old layer within your DNA. To me, the snakes represent healing, but they also represent how the DNA is interweaved. I see a lot of yellow and red. So yellow to me is solar plexus. Red is root chakra energy. So definitely DNA. Things that were rooted within you. In your DNA, I feel like you were completing that. Doing some sort of a completion through a karmic cycle. All right, Libra. So when I shuffled the cards earlier, when I was setting you up, that card popped out. I didn't look at it. What I did was I just placed it on the top of the deck. And so I'm just as shocked to see it as you are. I am now shuffling the cards. They're tarot cards, and these are the zombie tarot. I was guided to pull these out. I usually don't pull them out until October. So let's go ahead and see what's happening with this DNA. All right, so you just had a bunch of cards fall to the ground. Literally popped right out of the deck and flew. All right, so these cards popped in the upright position, but they landed on the table. So we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Seven of Swords. All right, so the Hanged Man tells me there was something you needed to gain enlightenment over is what I feel. I feel like you were just hanging around, you were just waiting, and I feel like there was something that was delayed for you is what I feel, Libra. And now we have the Seven of Swords, and what I feel like what you were gaining enlightenment over is why you kept getting kicked to the curb, why you were keeping this deceptive energy within you, feeling like you were always kicked to the curb, you were always deceived, you were always, or perhaps you were the one deceiving. It could go either way, Libra, but whatever is happening, I feel a lot of lies. I feel a lot of deceptions. I feel like the lies have caused some sort of a delay, and I feel like that is what you're cleaning out. You were gaining that enlightenment over this karma energy. I feel like there could be some sort of a person around you in a feminine energy who is lying to you, who is deceiving you. And I feel like that's what you're gaining enlightenment over. And I feel like once you do, you're realizing that it's time to shed that old layer of this person. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing, is you're shedding that layer and you're going to kick them out of your energy. I feel like you are learning that this person could be a karmic person. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards. We have the Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands tells me that there is this spark, right? This spark of enlightenment that is requiring you to take the action, is what I feel. And now we have the Magician. So we have two ones there, a one and a one. So what I feel is, this is the Magician. I feel like through gaining this enlightenment, you're realizing that it's time to shed this. You're feeling that spark within you to shed this. Why? Because you're realizing the Magician to me is somebody who found this tool, right? This enlightenment is sparking something within you and realizing that you have this tool within you to see something. What are you seeing? Something you need to shed. You're seeing this person as a lying karmic energy. So I do feel there's a light here. I feel like you're seeing the light of a situation. We have the Seven of Hazards. So the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you've been in a waiting frame right here with the Hangman. I feel like you've been waiting for something. I feel like you've been waiting to see the bigger picture of a situation. And I feel like that's the enlightenment. You're seeing the bigger picture of a situation. That this person standing in their feminine energy could be a karmic partner. And it is sparking you. It is sparking you to access the tools within you, because you are the Magician, Libra. You are the Magician. And now we have the Five of Hazards. So I feel like, you've been patient. I feel you've been patient. I feel like you are reevaluating something. What are you reevaluating? Perhaps why somebody kicked you to the curb, and how this person perhaps has deceived you. I feel like there also could be, I'm looking at this card, I feel like there could be some sort of destruction happening. If you look at this card, look at the destruction in the background. And then here somebody is rooting in the trash here. So I feel like that could be what you're doing. Somebody could have kicked you and put you to the curb, like threw you out like trash and left you felt, like, I feel like they could have left you felt like you wasn't worthy, right? That you wasn't worthy. And I feel like you're reevaluating that situation. You're reevaluating perhaps why you feel this way. So let's go ahead and pull the last two cards here. The Empress, right? That feminine energy. Somebody in the feminine energy. So, the Empress represents Venus. The divine feminine is currently in your sign, Libra. The divine feminine is currently in your sign. And I feel like it has something to do with a mother. Look, we have DNA. It could be a mother figure. A mother figure that kicked you to the curb, right? Made you feel like you didn't, you were less than. Made you feel unworthy, made you feel abandoned, made you feel like a piece of garbage, right? And that caused a lot of destruction within you. It caused you to perhaps be emotionally unavailable, is what I feel. So I definitely feel that energy. And now we looked at the Devil. Absolutely. So you could have picked up some sort of an addiction, such as smoking to calm the nerves, perhaps drinking, just to perhaps mask this feeling. And I feel like, again, you're in hangman mode. You're reevaluating things. You're thinking about things. You are, okay, well, this happened for this reason. Why? Because you're trying to see the bigger picture. And that is why you're reevaluating your life. You're reevaluating perhaps what a mother figure did to you and why they kicked you to the curb. Why you feel like you were stuffed in a garbage can and put out to the curb. Why they made you feel like less than. So you're definitely rooting within that DNA, and you are seeing, right? You're seeing this dark energy. and how addicting it was to stay in that dark energy. And I feel like this is what you're healing, is that mother energy. You're realizing that perhaps there has been other females. You've not left yourself, I feel, get close perhaps, or open yourself up, right? To allow the spark within you, the spark of, I feel like what you're seeing is the bigger picture of how you were manifesting different people in your life, is what I feel. And I feel like through reevaluating and seeing the bigger picture, I feel like, here this person is with a clipboard in their hand. You're making like a list, okay? This is why this happened, and this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm feeling. So you could be journaling things, or you could be being guided to journal things. And with that magician energy, I feel like through reevaluating and seeing that bigger picture, what you're doing is you are gaining something from it. You are gaining this magician energy and realizing, I'm on this journey for a reason, right? Because that's what the magician does. First, we start off with the Fool. The Fool is, they could be a bit foolish, but they're lighthearted. They only pack what they need within them to go on that journey. And I feel like that's what you're realizing. You're like, well, okay, I'm only going to take what I need within me to move forward on this journey. And I feel like that could be why you're rooting in this can. You are just seeing something. And I feel like this is that feminine energy coming back through here. There you go, Libra, that feminine energy. So the devil also represents Capricorn. Capricorn, we have, let me think, Pluto. Almost positive Pluto is retrograde. I said, okay, so Pluto is the planet of transformation, but also Pluto makes you see where you're putting your power at. Are you putting your power in this tool, right, of listening more to your intuition and utilize that tool? Or are you putting your power in this dark energy and staying stuck in this addiction of, repeating this cycle of, well, I can't allow myself to get close to anybody because why? Because I was kicked to the curb. So I feel like that is what you're reevaluating. You're reevaluating both sides of the picture, right? And I feel like you're doing a pros and cons thing. This is the pros and this is the cons of throughout my life. And what have I been stuck in? Why have I been stuck in this emotional darkness? What is it that I need to shed? What is it that I need to break free of? Well, I feel like that is the enlightenment you're getting. Is all the years over throughout your life of being deceived, and also having this fear of, well, I'm going to kick you to the curb before you kick me to the curb. I'm going to deceive you. I'm going to kick you out because I don't want to feel this energy of feeling like I'm not worthy enough. I'm not going to feel abandoned again by somebody who does not value you. Well, you have to value yourself, right? So you have the Empress energy coming through saying, look, I'm going to offer you, the universe saying, I'm going to offer you some healing in that DNA. I'm going to offer you with the divine feminine, the Empress, being in Venus, being in Libra. I'm going to offer you this cleansing where you can come into this state of balance, where you can be in this state of balance, right? Feel more secure within yourself, be able to step into your personal power, be able to express your emotional self and have, this magical ability to utilize everything that you have learned over the lifetime. So I feel for some of you, could be seeing caduceuses, you could be seeing snakes even. I see both of them as spirit animals. I feel I feel like you need to feel this sense of security, and I feel like you're standing in a bit of darkness because you don't feel secure enough to tap into your emotional body. You feel like you just don't have it within you. And I feel like that's why there has been some sort of delay. But I feel like this week you're definitely completing a karmic cycle. You have the Hanged Man, you have the Magician, you have the Empress, and you have the Devil. Those are all major arcanas. And we have the Empress, which is Venus in Libra. We have the Devil, which is Capricorn with Pluto, right? Pluto, showing you where you're putting your power at. So I do feel, okay, that makes perfect sense, right? You're gaining enlightenment over the lies, the deception of why you felt kicked to the curb, right? And why you keep repeating this cycle of kicking people to the curb, because you have this fear of abandonment, and it's keeping you stuck and bound in this addiction, in this fear, right? So I feel like you're seeing the bigger picture, and you're realizing, okay, well, I feel this spark now, right? I'm allowing myself to see the light of the situation. I'm allowing myself to spark this new beginning of oneself. I'm allowing myself to feel this spark within myself to utilize the tools that I am gaining. Throat chakra energy. My throat chakra just majorly messed up. Gaining that tool, right, to perhaps communicate something. I don't know why my throat chakra was all messed up right there. So let's go ahead and pull some love cards for you. So let's see what's happening when it comes to love this week. I see Venus. I feel like Venus is offering you some healing, right? Some healing of feeling less than. I feel like, too, there could be a mother figure who has already passed over, who is offering you some healing as well, Libra. Yeah, so there's higher purpose to why you've went through everything that you have went through, Libra. There's a higher purpose to love when it comes. There's a higher purpose to a particular connection when it comes to love. Perhaps self-love. Maybe, your mom was unable to love you or show love to you, and that is what you're lacking, is self-love. And sometimes, when we're kids, we're very impressionable. And whenever our mother or father is unable to express or show love to us, that's an impression that we keep with us throughout our lives. I'm unable to express it because I was never taught, right? I was never showed love. I was never taught love. Yeah, I feel like you could be dreaming of a particular somebody. Yeah, it's time to eject the old footage that has kept you stuck and bound when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships. I feel like that's what they're telling you, and I feel like that's what you're getting enlightenment over, is that Seven of Swords energy, the lies that you've been told, or perhaps ejecting this old footage of deceiving before you get deceived, and you're gaining that tool. There is something sparking within you. A higher purpose to this whole situation. All right, so higher purpose, yeah. There's a higher purpose to why things have been delayed and frozen for you, dreaming of you. Yeah, it's time to complete that cycle right there, DNA karma. Dreaming of you. I feel like you're dreaming of another person, and you're wanting to complete this cycle and eject this old footage of this past energy of either kicking somebody to the curb or feeling like you were kicked to the curb, Libra. Old footage, yeah. Old footage of lack of communication. So I feel like you were unable to communicate something, and I feel like you're ejecting the old footage of some sort of a conversation that perhaps you and another person have. And I feel like on a 5D realm, I feel like you could be dreaming of somebody or seeing somebody in your dreams and wanting to complete a cycle, a very important cycle. So we have here again the divine feminine. So the feminine could have turned their back on you, or a person in a feminine energy could have turned their back on you. And I feel like, again, they kicked you to the curb. They made you feel less than. They abandoned you. So let's go ahead. Higher purpose and winner. Yeah, you're working on that. It's a work in progress. So I feel like you had to learn a lot of lessons. I feel like you've been doing the work is what I feel, Libra. Dreaming of you in cycles. Yeah, I feel like you definitely have been dreaming of your person and wanting to offer this gesture. Communication, ejection. Yeah, 3 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like you want to go in, and I want you to, I feel like when it comes to love, I feel like you need to eject this addiction. And I did feel that. It's some sort of an addiction. Partying too much, perhaps even smoking. I feel like you need to let go of that. And I feel like you need to learn how to communicate more with your person. Let go of the old conversation perhaps that you had with another person. Let go of the old conversations or the lack of conversation that you had with your parents. Because why? Because there's a higher purpose to everything that you've been through. You needed to learn something. Again, seeing the bigger picture, right? You're looking at the bigger picture. You're reevaluating the bigger picture, and you're seeing things, how things have to come together. So let's go ahead and pull. What's the conversation look like between you and your person on the 5D realm? So that I'm more effective than you know, right? You have learned a lot of lessons, and through learning this and seeing something from a higher perspective, it is affecting you more than what you're letting your person know. Dreaming of you, Knight of Cups and cycles. So yeah, you are learning that this person, there's nobody else that's going to compare to this person. And I feel like you could be entering into their dreams and telling them that, look, I had to see something. I had to see something from a different perspective. I have to see something from a different point of view. Celebration. I need more time to figure things out. So you may even be telling your person, I needed time to figure things out, right? I needed time to gain this wisdom, this knowledge. I needed to find myself. I needed to find things within myself. And if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices, right? So I feel like that is exactly what you're telling your person. Look, this relationship has affected me more than you know. For you walking away or kicking me to the curb, it affected me more than what you know. It caused me to stay a bit stuck, right? It caused me to stay a bit stuck, but now I'm seeing the picture from a different perspective. I'm seeing that nobody compares to you, right? And I needed the time to figure this out. And I feel like you're saying, if I know then what I know now, I would have made a different choice in my life. I would not have kicked you to the curb. I would have listened more to my intuition. So I do feel you're shedding this old layer. You're definitely completing some sort of a karmic cycle. All right, so let's go ahead and see what it is you need to let go of. What do you need to let go of this week, Libra? What does Libra need to let go of this week? I do feel you needed to find yourself. Absolutely. You definitely needed to find yourself. All right. So today, receiving joyfully. So what I see here right off the bat, I see a mermaid. I feel like, look, this mermaid listening in the shell. So I feel like you needed to listen to your own emotions, because if you ever put a seashell up to your ear, you can hear the ocean, right? What is ocean? Water. What is water? Our emotions. So I feel like you are learning to listen to your emotions this week. And then when you listen to your emotions and you listen to your intuition, what that does is gives you the freedom to move in a different direction. So I do feel you are learning to receive joyfully the messages or the intuition. You're learning to receive messages through your intuition. So today I will let someone give me whatever I will let someone gift to me, whether it's a compliment, an offer to help, or even a gift. I will stand there and take it joyfully. I know that I'm observing of good things, so I will simply say thank you. All right, so definitely you are learning to accept compliments. You are learning to accept gifts, right? And you're going to be able to accept them and be thankful for them, is what I feel. And I feel like for some of you, with the Ace of Wands and a Magician, you could literally be a gifted individual. You could be a magician, literally work with magic is something else that I am feeling. All right, so what are some signs that you're being shown this week, Libra? What are some signs that you're being shown this week? Some signs that you're showing Libra this week. Okay, so a spirit of angel guidance, blessing, and answered prayers. So I feel like you're seeing the signs of you're being divinely guided, right? You're being divinely guided right here with that higher purpose. You are seeing the signs that you are being divinely guided. You're also seeing the signs of this was a blessing in disguise, is what I feel is another sign that you're seeing. And I also feel too, with you having that seashell up to your ear, you are getting the answers that you are seeking when it comes to your emotional body. Yeah, and then we have spirit of earth, nature, grounded, and ancestors. So I feel like I apologize for that. I feel like somebody has got their eye on you from above. An ancestor has got their eye on you from above, and they also could be working with your angelic spirit team, helping you down here, right? Down here on earth to guide you, is what I feel. And I feel like this ancestor, this DNA, they're helping you to complete this cycle, this karmic cycle. And I feel like this is your ancestors, and that's why they got their eye on you this week, Libra. Spirit of travel, journey, relocation, and moving on. So I feel like you are moving on. You're leaving this baggage behind you. Again, shedding this old so any baggage that you could have been carrying in your DNA from your ancestors, you're moving on from it, and you're feeling the blessings of letting this go. So spirit of angel, yeah, you're realizing that they have got you protected, right? They are protecting you while you complete this cycle. Again, red energy of where you're taking off this mask that you've been sheltering yourself, be like wearing that mask where you're sheltering your energy. I feel like your angels are helping you to complete this cycle of whatever emotions or mental energy that you've been sheltering. But I also feel like they're again, look at the red on this card, completing that karmic cycle, and they are guiding you to do this. Spirit of earth, right? So I feel like your ancestors got their eye on you because they don't want you to feel crucified, right? They don't want you to be in this crucified energy that has kept you stuck. They don't want you to feel less than. They don't want you to feel that abandonment energy or feeling like you got kicked to the curb, right? They don't want you to feel deceived. So that is why they are telling you to ground your energy, Libra. This will help you to tap in, right? It'll help you to complete this karmic cycle where because you're definitely shedding something, shedding whatever you are sheltering. So they want you to go outside, spend some time in nature, ground your energy, and this will help you to shed this karmic cycle that your ancestors are, I feel like they're sending you some healing energy is what I feel. And they want you to feel the blessing of this higher purpose, right? They want you to feel this blessing of being able to feel joy, to feel happiness, to accept the gift from the universe, because I feel like that's exactly what you're doing. I feel like you've been communicating to your ancestors, to your angels, and I feel like you're listening into that shell for the answers, and I feel like they're answering you, saying, listen, Libra, don't allow yourself to feel crucified for everything that has happened to you, because there is a higher purpose to this, right? And I feel like they're telling you, we got our eye on you. We're sending you healing energy so that you can move on. All you have to do is allow yourself to accept this gift from us. So, spirit of travel, yeah, move on. Move on, because I feel like things will eventually come into alignment for you on your journey. You're going to see the enlightenment of you have a higher purpose here. You have a higher purpose. And I feel like for some of you, your higher purpose may be to be a healer. All right, so let's get some advice from the crows. Some advice from the crows for you, Libra. Yeah, I feel like they want you. I feel like your ancestors are saying, we have a crush on you. Yeah, new growth through ending. So there's going to be new growth through the ending and completing of this cycle. I feel like it's going to open up your crown chakra a bit. All right, so let's pull some more cards, some more advice. So I feel like the crows I feel like they're around you. And again, they got their eye on you, and I feel like it's your ancestors showing up as a crow or crows. Okay, so we have solar plexus chakra, so that you can stand in the power of what makes you happy and be more confident, perhaps even go towards somebody and say, hey, I have a crush on you. And look at this, 333. You are in the zone to be able to express your true, authentic self. So you could be seeing trip threes. I don't know why I pulled them cards. Didn't want to. They must have wanted to come out. So to be true and authentic, to stand in your personal power. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Yeah. And they want you to remain calm and tune into them emotions, right? Tune in and learn to dance in them emotions, and be thankful for this gift, because the ancestors are bestowing this beautiful gift of healing this karmic cycle, this DNA, healing your DNA. All right. So let's pull a higher self card. What does Libra's higher self message? What is a message from Libra's higher self to Libra in the present moment? Okay, I feel like this one's it. So we have dance, right? Life isn't about waiting for a storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. So they're telling you to dance. Kick up your cute heels, Libra, and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You could shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. So definitely dance, right? It's not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in them emotions. And the crazy thing is when you dance, what do is you activate that sacral chakra, which is your emotional chakra. It's your divine feminine chakra. So let's go ahead and pull a message from your spirit guides for Libra for this week. Focus on the positive. Absolutely. So they're telling you to focus on the positive. Don't feel crucified by the things you've went through. Focus on more of the positive things. Focus on the joy. Focus on the gift, right? Focus on the gift of healing that emotional body, healing that DNA, completing that karmic cycle. So what is a crystal that you have for Libra? A crystal that you have for Libra? A crystal that you recommend for Libra to carry with them this week. And here is your crystal. Chlorite in quartz. All the chakras. Detoxifying, purifying, and healing. I am cleansed. Yes. So that chlorite and quartz will help you to detoxify your DNA, help purify that DNA and allow the healing to all of your chakras so that you can be cleansed, right? Be cleansed and remain calm and focus more on the positive of your journey. All right, Libra, so thank you for watching, and those are your messages for this week. I will see you soon, and have a blessed week.